Hey guys, I'm Koko, welcome to a new series. It's about time Imperator Rome is here, finally. It got released like a half an hour ago and I'm here playing it after a long time waiting for this game. I'm so hyped for it right now. It's absurd, it's amazing, and let's play it together, shall we? So, if you don't know what Imperator Rome is, it's a new grand strategy game from Paradox. Akin to games like EU4 and Crusader Kings 2 and a bit of Vicky. So, I really love EU4 and this is very much like it. As you can see, I played for like half an hour right now as Sparta, because I was trying out how the game actually works, and because, as I said this before on Discord, I want to play as Sparta. My first game, I want to play as a Sparta, but we're gonna start a new game, see how things work and operate. Now, keep this in mind, I'm in no way an expert on this game. It just released half an hour ago. All I have is half an hour in this game, and I read all the developer diaries all these days that have been coming out since last year, like for over a year now. But let's see, this is the whole world as we see it right now. You have the whole India over here, you have a bit of steppes over here, you have a bit of Egyptian lands, and of course you have Europe as it is. Now, a lot of people are going to be playing as Rome, and I completely understand that, but as I said, let's lead Sparta back to its glory. Now, as I logged in for, as I said, half an hour, it's not the easiest thing to start the Sparta. So I mean, we're a pretty small nation. In fact, we're a very small nation. We have 5 cities, which means it's the same as you would have 5 provinces in EU4, but over here cities comprise 1 province, and I'll go into that later on. Anyway, this is our leader. We have Arios Agiad is our leader, 20 years old. He has some skills and stuff. We're gonna go into that all as we get into the game. Chances are, we might not unpause this first episode. No, we will. I promise, we will. So let's go in here. I'm gonna play on Iron Man mode, just, you know, because we can, and it would be fun getting some achievements. So let us begin. Let's name this just Sparta. Let's begin. Let's get in there. And here we are. Alexander Great has just died 18 years ago. Poor guy, and everybody is now fighting over his empire, and this is the world we are in. Currently is 450 since the Rome has been founded, which is also 304 years before our, you know, time stuff things. Yes, let's begin. The die is cast. So over here we are currently paused. This is our Sparta. Let's actually check it like that. So you have 5 cities over here in this province, and the province is all of this. This is the province of Laconia, and it comprises all of this. Alright, so that's what we have over here. That's okay. I'll need to remember the key bindings for all these. We have terrain, we have simple stuff, we have, you know, just go with political right now. We have a couple of neighbors, and we have our stratos over here. First stratos, our first army over here. It has 8 cohorts, as the units are called over here. You would call them regiments in EU4. There we have cohorts. And over here, you know, in this beautiful marble-like thing, you have all the stuff. So, of course, our sigil, our Sparta. Our treasury, we're losing money every month. Almost a gold per tick, which is pretty bad. I'll try to see if we can fix that. We have our manpower here, 20k. Unlike EU4, there is no limit on how many troops you can have before you start losing benefits. But over here, the manpower is basically your main problem, right? And then we have our powers, same as you would have Diplo and military and stuff like that in EU4. You have military power, civic power, oratory power, and religious power. This is our stability. You know, the higher it goes, the better it is, but it's not as terrible if it drops below, as far as I've seen. This is our aggressive expansion. It works quite a bit differently than EU4. It actually works more internally than externally. Of course, externally as well, but yeah. And there's our tyranny. How tyrannical our leader is. there's a bunch of pop-ups. We're gonna go through that. Let's check our nation overview first. Now, this is important. There's no pop-up for this, but you have 3 ideas you can pick, and if you can pick the ideas that tell you this over here. So our nation wants 2 military ideas and 1 oratory. If you pick this, you will get this bonus, which is extra monthly loyalty, extra national freeman output, and 1 extra point for each of these categories per month, which is big. You know, your mana, your points over here are very important, so it's what you're gonna get. So let us begin with picking our current ideas. As you can see, we can only pick 3 per one of these sections, because we need to do more research to get these, and we're gonna get to research, and each and every one we pick is gonna cost us 50 oratory power. We have 200 right now, so we can, you know, we can pick all 3 of that, but that's fine. So right now for military we can pick morale of armies, we can pick trireme cost, and we can pick reinforcement speed and army morale recovery. We're not really gonna go with boats, not quite yet, I don't think so. So definitely morale of armies we're gonna grab, and we're gonna grab the army morale recovery. Sounds pretty good. Reinforced speed sounds pretty good. You know, we are a military nation. We need to lead Sparta to glory. Right now, we are kind of in decline. Sparta has seen its glory days, and it's not now. Now, oratory, we can get monthly corruption -10. We can get military administration, which is going to give us general and admiral loyalty. But since we are a small nation, we only have 1 army, I don't really need general loyalty, because I want my own leader to actually lead the army. So because I want them to be loyal to him. We'll get to the loyalty soon. And then we have improved maximum opinion maximum. So I think this is just how much we can improve opinion of others towards us, which is, sure, it's okay, but I think we're gonna get the corruption. Right now we're not corrupt, but through some events, you know, we can get that. So now you can see there's a check mark over here. We get these bonuses, so now we are getting 7 over here instead of 6 prior. So we have province of Laconia is the only one we have in here, and this one is the capital over here. We currently have 1 trade route, and we're gonna get to trade, but I'm gonna fix this a bit. Right now we also are producing extra grain. You see we have surpluses of grain, which gives us bonuses, and you'll see over here are all the trade goods we can take. There's some strategic resources, growth, population, military, economy, and technology. So right now, since we do have surplus of grain, we are gaining national manpower plus 10%, which is pretty cool, because it's in our capital, right? That's pretty good, but there's something else we can do over here. Let's go into trade quickly. Again, I need to remember where things actually are, and there it was. Trade overview. So right now, nations will ask, hey, can you sell us grain because you have surplus? I'm gonna say no. Don't want you asking for my surplus, because I want my surplus. I definitely do. Let's go through governance first over here. We have a bunch of people that are giving us some extra bonuses to everything. So we have Epiproxenos, which is an office as a chief diplomat. So we have this guy employed over here, and he is giving us aggressive expansion change. It goes down every month by this amount, and that is based on his skill in oratory power, which his skill is 9. And then we have Trophius, which is our royal tutor, and it's sacrifice to the gods cost, I believe, is how much the stability cost costs. So that's there. We have Epistrategos, who is a military guy, decreasing mercenary maintenance. We have Phalanx, you know, these are hard to pronounce. It's freaking Greek. Giving us extra morale of armies, so the higher this thing is, the better. We have Hierophant over here, is giving us omen power. Omens, we're gonna get into that soon. We have this guy, Philosophus, giving us monthly legitimacy. We have Archigrammatius, which is giving us national tax, and we have Archiatros, which is giving us extra character health. Right now we're healthy, we're 20 years old, so not quite dead yet. And we have heir. Akratos Aegiat is our heir right now, 1 year old, but we do have a disloyal character, Cleonimus Aegiat, which is this guy, and he wants to be Basileus, which is the king, basically. So he's a dick, right? We could try bribing him, getting some more loyalty, but you know what? you're 40 or something. Yeah, you're 40. So chances are we might see you die. Now, that was government. Let's go into military. These are basically the ideas that you can pick. It's like traditions. Right now, there's stats. We don't have any extra over here. And you get military tradition. You're gonna spend military points on that, and you're gonna unlock some of these. And you know, the further down you go, you have these different lines, and the better stuff you get. Now, technology. We have 4 people doing some research over here, as you can see, and actually we have enough. Points. These are the civic power points we can use to unlock one of these. So I think stuff like herbalism early on is good because it gives you extra technology speed, right? So that's a good idea to probably get. And there's as you can see, there's everything for everything. So we're gonna take the herbalism thing, and we can we have enough power to take another one. So next thing we could do is maybe give some starting experience to our boys that we're gonna train right now. They do have experience, so you know they're better. We could also take stuff like natural attacks just to make some more money, because you know we are losing money. Might be a good idea to do that. Might not be exactly the best thing, but sure, let's get some money. Let's talk about national attacks. All right, that was technology. Let's go into religion. Now this is the omen thing. Now we can do 1 omen right now. It costs 200 of this religious power. And we can do it. And it's going to last us for quite a long time. 1800 days, as you can see. So we have a bunch of blessings. We have extra discipline, aggressive expansion, national manpower, commerce income, research points, national unrest, national tax. Unrest is pretty good if we want to go conquer someone. But right now, you know, we're not really making like a lot of money. So maybe we take something like tax. Blessing of Hades. Hopefully that's gonna improve our stuff. Let's look at our technology right now. So we have extra percentages from the national tax, but we are making 530. Okay, so we're gonna have positive income now. What I'm gonna do, since we're not making much out of commerce, I like this, is I'm gonna, you can see you can switch these ones. It's like same for the maintenance for army and naval. We have no fleet, so there's nothing there. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower this. We're gonna get 15% less of 0.26, which is not much, but it's gonna give us 1 extra trade route per every province. We only have 1 province, so this is 1 extra trade route, but you also make money when you do trades. When you import, you also make money, which is great right now because we're gonna make more money with this than we actually lost, or at least we should. Diplomacy, this is us right now. We have 8 cohorts, no ships, extra stability, and there's people that like us and don't like us. We can make some alliances and stuff. Soon, we have decisions over here. You can see we can reunite Alexander's empire, but we need, as you can see, these green things out here. We need to go quite far to go that. Probably not, but we can also form Arcadia, which is something I was looking at. So form Arcadia is, we just need these lands over here. Not as much. So that's something we could do, maybe. Trade, we don't have any extra surplus yet, not quite, soon we'll have. There's our characters, we can click the families, and this is a problem over here. It says we have scorned families. If they're not making at least 2% of national income in the wages, then they're gonna be obnoxious and they're gonna hate us. We are from Agiat. We're actually very small family over here, but that's okay. These guys over here are scorned. These guys are also scorned, but there's just one dude that's 44. You know what? I'm not that worried about you. But we have these guys. There's 4 of these guys, right? So maybe this guy is very good in, what is this power? Civic power. He's very good in civic. He actually is employed right now. Never mind. How about you? You suck. And you have 7 points in military, so maybe we could employ you. You have also 8 points in civic, so maybe you could employ one of these. So Epandrides, we need to employ one of the Epandrides just to make them a bit happier, and we can not have one of pretty much everybody else. So let's see if we can employ one of the Epandrides somewhere over here, maybe. So one of them had solid power in something. I guess maybe we can't get the females in here. That is quite possible that we can't get the young females. They're like 17. That's quite possible, yeah. But wait, she's a wife of Trophius, so she is 7 military. Fauno Epandrite. Can you not be a researcher? Fauno Epandrite. There's this lady. Maybe not. One of them was good on civic. Yeah, okay, I guess we can't get those in here. She sucks at this. So that's Clan Toss. She's terrible at everything, so we're not gonna get her. Never mind. So we now have 2 trade routes over here that we should get some resources. So how about we... Actually, we can't get any resources because we don't have any points, do we? Yeah, okay. We're gonna wait a bit for that because we spend them all, and that's okay. Lack of commander, we're not gonna really worry about that. And our ruler is unmarried, so let's try to actually arrange a marriage. Maybe with the young Epandrite over here, we could arrange a marriage with them, and maybe they're not gonna be scorned anymore. You know what? She's very good in finesse over here, so maybe, sure. She is loyalty gain chance, national freeman output. Yeah, monthly popularity, local slave output. That's pretty solid. And charisma. Ow, prove opinion maximum. So she's blunt. You know what? Who cares? Let's go marry her. She's gonna be our wife. She's pretty. Maybe she's not gonna be scorned. They are not gonna be scorned anymore because she has a job now being my wife. Now we don't really need a commander over here. What we do need is I'm gonna assign ourselves because we're pretty good at the marshal. So there you go. We can lead that, and we have 0.5 chance every month to have one of our cohorts be well, like us more. So I think it's time to unpause. We're gonna go on speed 3 is possibly fine, so we can do that. We have this loyal character, some scorn stuff, and we're gonna be getting some money over here. Now we need a bunch more oratory power to get some claims, and that's okay. Now actually something else we wanted to do. You see, slaves over here. We have some unhappy pops over here because we have Jewish people as well over here. We're gonna go into that soon. Let's see this. So, slaves over here are the ones actually producing extra stuff. So we could, we are producing grain over here, and if I got extra slaves over here, you need at least, I think 0 or 1 slave. I'm not quite sure. I think 0 slaves. Yeah, you can have 0 slaves, and you're gonna still produce whatever you're producing in that place, right? But if you have 15 and then extra every 15, you will be producing 1 extra good. So how about we move some of our slaves into our capital? While we wait for the civic power to go up, we could go move some slaves. So we've been invited to defensive league by Troyzen. That's you, right? Who are you in defensive league with? Epidaurus. So your boy next. You know what? I really don't care about you there. I'm just gonna be here on my own because why the hell not? Right? Now I need to remember exactly how you move these boys. Yeah, okay. So what we can do is gonna take a bunch of civic power as well. So I'm gonna wait. Before we get our thing, and then we can move. Let's get the trade goods first. I'm also gonna get some more people. Right now we start with some archers and some heavy infantry, and apparently archers are gonna go fight first. I kind of like the idea of heavy infantry actually being in there, and then archers can be more of a reserve. I don't know if that's good. I don't know. Also for flanking cohorts we have horses selected, right? You can select horses and stuff like that. So right now probably would be best if our archers flank because we have no horses. So archers can have 1 maneuver, so they can't really flank far. Messenia, that's you. No, you seem like a good target to attack. Let's not do that. But okay, we have enough civic power. Let's see if we actually can get some horses from someone, right? Might be a good idea if you can trade for some horses. Nobody likes us enough to give us horses. We have Barcas, this thing, and this thing that have horses. So let's check where this thing Barca is. They have minus like 18. Maybe if you can send them a gift, they will be happy enough with us that they will be ready to sell us horses. Possibly. Let's see a trade round. That's on pause. So they are not quite there yet. Well, guess no horses for us. How about camels? Parva. Where are you, Parva? Oh, that's Egypt. Maybe if you can make Egypt nice. Yeah, Egypt would want a lot of money. Never mind. We know what? We're gonna be without horses this time around. We're gonna have archers flank. They're terrible at flanking, but whatever. It's the best we can do right now. Maybe someone else is gonna like us more. Let's see. Can we get papyrus somewhere? I like papyrus because it gives you extra points. And again, it's Egypt. Egypt has all the papyrus. What a surprise. What else can we get? So we can get some stone, we can get some leather, we can get some wild game, gives the archers some extra discipline. We can get livestock, we can get fish, we can get grain. We already have grain, so really not that useful. But we do need to get at least something, well, 2 somethings. So I was hoping to be able to get some horses, but apparently nobody likes me enough. Is that you, Barca? This is Barca, right? Let's... Oh, we're still waiting for diplomat. This is really good over here, you know? I love this. We can improve opinion a bit by 50 oratory power. Sure, let's try it. Because I want those horses, and they seem to be the most likely to give us horses. So we're gonna see if we can get those. It's gonna slowly improve opinion, and maybe we can get something else from them. Maybe... Nobody really wants to give us that yet. They don't care about us. The Egypt doesn't care about us. Egypt? Come on, man. Why don't you want to give us some papyrus, man? That'd be great. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. All right. Let's trade. We can't get camels. I wonder who has camels. Oh, Parva, right? That's Egypt again. I did check that. How about steppe horses? Nobody near us has steppe horses. Maybe something over here. Look, natural commerce income. We don't really have any stuff. Extra slave happiness, and you know, slave could do extra output. That could be nice. Sure, let's go trade in olives. Oh, Barca's now gonna give us that. Barca is willing to give us that, but it's not willing to give us horses. What a bastard. Okay. Sure. You know what? Maybe you're gonna be more ready for that if we import some of that. So if we look at the trade stuff, let's look into the where's economy over here. So now we're making a bunch more money because we are importing stuff, and that actually gives us money. We should really start getting some more troops, like 8K right now. It's sweet, but it's not good enough. Well, I would like to get some horses to get some extra stuff. Actually, oh, now they would give us. Okay, good. So we can get those horses. Okay, I'm gonna wait a bit, and then we're gonna train some horses. Because right, why not? Right? Why not? We are waiting for oratory power anyway to actually get enough to fabricate a claim. So there's no worries. We can speed up time a bit and just wait for the goods. Now, since we don't have enough money, we could build something over here. We can build one extra building, but we do not have enough to build a market or a training camp or a fortress or a granary. Don't have enough for that, so can't really do it. Now, we have enough to get those goddamn horses finally. Thank you. So now we can actually train cavalry, which we will do. In fact, we're gonna go here. I'm gonna say, hey, let's change this. We're gonna have just light cavalry is all we need right now. We're gonna recruit to this army. We're gonna build a bunch of extra hippies. Yeah, let's get those hippies. Now, why would you have these guys? Because these guys have maneuver 3, which means they can flank by 3 tiles. They can attack the guy in front of them, and then 3 extra. And they are also pretty fast. But I think the army speed is based on the slowest army in your army. So we have this heavy guys, the something, and these guys who are not very speedy as well. So let's build like 4 horses. That's gonna bring us to 12K. It's also, of course, gonna increase our expenses. But if this guy decides to go for a civil war, which is what he's trying to do, well, we're gonna have enough to break them, hopefully. Now, Espandrid people are still not the happiest out there. Can I employ you somewhere? Child is born. Okay, we got a son. Sosthenos Aegiad. Look at him. No, that's not the guy. Where's the guy? Yo, there's the Sosthenos guy. Do you have to click on it again? Yeah, there you go. He's a pretender right now. He's the primary heir, he's the pretender. Yo, come on. Dude, don't be a pretender yet. But that's fine. So, you guys are still scoring. If I could find a job for you. Appendrid, just one Appendrid. Give me one Appendrid somewhere. I don't care where. That was the wrong button to click. Please. Go back to tech. Appendrid. Do we have a good Appendrid? 3. No. No, I didn't want to dismiss him. Oh my god. Get back here. Sorry, buddy. Just was looking for a good Appendrid. I'm sorry. He's gonna hate me a bit, I think, because I dismissed him. That's fine. No good Appendrids. There's a Appendrid that sucks over here. No good Appendrids. Nope. How about in our government? Let's go check if you have any good Appendrids. No. Yeah, no. That's a 3. It sucks as well. You know, Appendrids, you guys are like terrible at things, so why do you even try? Yeah, they suck in general, so they will be scorned for a bit. They're not going to be happy. And we have 12k troops over here now, so we do have our flanking cohorts now. So we have 4k light cavalry. We're just going to be waiting for our oratory to come up, and then we're probably going to go attack someone. We could possibly get some alliances, but I would rather go fight you. Also, now we have enough points to start moving some of these slaves. So let's see, this is the smallest area over here. Let's move these slaves. They're growing right now. Let's move this guy to Sparta. Let's move your guy to Sparta. There you go. So we have 2 extra slaves over here now. That's of course not enough. We need 3 more. So let's go down the list, this one, and let's grab these slaves. Let's move this guy to Sparta, and let's move this guy to Sparta, which means we need 1 more to make Sparta great again. And we're gonna grab this. And you know what, buddy? You can go to Sparta as well. So now we have 1 extra surplus of grain. Yeah? Now this one I wouldn't mind actually trading. But I don't think I mean, we did say that. Actually, I think they will now say, hey, can I buy it? I think now they will be okay with it, because we have the surplus, right? I think they will now be like, no, that, hey, can I get that 1 extra surplus? Maybe. I'll say maybe. Possibly. So we're still making a bit of money, which is good. We have 100 and something power. And we are just basically waiting for stuff to happen. We could try doing something about this Scorn boys, but they're getting some prestige. They're not the best. We have the most prestige because probably we are the leaders. These guys are also pretty prestigious. It's interesting. This guy, you're gonna stay Scorn, I think. Pre-app it. Ooh, what is that? Okay, so stuff is happening. So Polyrania, which is where? Polyrania, where are you? You know what? I will accept. You can have that. Now, since we are exporting stuff, we also get money for that export, and we also get a bonus. So let's actually go into trade. I need to remember it's F9. It's kind of weird. So we are exporting this. We get extra bonus for plus 5% national manpower as well, which is pretty good. So this guy wants to give us, someone wants to give us 31 ducats, or we get extra citizens. We get 2 citizens. Now, citizens are the highest boys over here, and these guys are the only ones that provide research. So actually getting 2 for free, it's pretty good, because these guys grow very slow. As you can see over here, he's growing by 0.57 per month. Yeah, you can count that that's gonna take a lot of months to actually grow up into a proper thing. Messenia wants us to be in their league. I don't want that. Who are you in league with? They have Ellis, They're allied and in defensive league with Elis, which is up here. Alright. How about you? You are actually at war with Heraria and Lepron. And, okay. You have Casus Belli. So we could maybe jump on these guys. That couldn't be too bad. Epidaurus, you are there. Nah, we're cool. So we are boarding those guys, and we are boarding Argos over here, the city of Argos, but I believe, yeah, these guys are feudatory to Macedon, so not something we want to attack anytime soon. Now, still waiting for some oratory power. I think we might go to war with these guys over here. They could be kind of juicy target. Since we do have some extra stuff, let's get maybe some more horses. We can get some more horses. I kind of like horses. They're not that expensive, you know? They're not that expensive. How much money we're making? We're making enough to afford like 2 more horses. Now, archers are of course cheaper, but they're also much weaker, so meh. And heavies, they cost quite a lot more. Otherwise, I might have built heavies, which have been probably good. Now, we have currently selected the shock action. It gives benefit to our heavy infantry, but none other. So we can choose something else. I think we're gonna go with Phalanx. Why? What is that noise? Oh, these guys are fighting over here. I was like, what the hell is going on? Because Phalanx gives extra points to, extra bonuses to my heavy infantry and my light, but it also does well against anyone that's using shock and anyone that's using cavalry skirmish. But it's not as good versus envelopment, which is this one, or triple aces, which is, we don't even have the option over here, so I have no idea which one that is. So we're gonna go with Phalanx over here. Let's go with that. Alright, continue onwards. So I think Megalopolis actually won, and they send us some money. Why? Who knows? I mean, they're at war and they're sending us money. It's weird. Probably so I don't attack them. Now, we have a bitter feud over here. So, the guy that is trying to be a pretender is feuding with someone. They could lose loyalty. You know what? I'll let them fight. If they want to fight, they can fight. I'm completely fine with this. So, this is our 14k. We have 6 horses now, which is kind of... Oh, we have Olympic Games. So, we can send this guy that is not anywhere right now. We can send her to Olympic Games or our research. You know what? I'm just gonna send this guy that's not doing anything. Let him go. He can do that. Wasn't it this guy or was it one of these? Might have been one of these. I'm sending you to Olympic Games. Troitson wants defensive league. I think you're at war if I remember correctly. You're fighting Macedon. You're fighting Argos, Euboea, Epidaurus. Don't think so, buddy. Don't think so. Alright. I want to keep this going until we have enough oratory power to claim something. And I might actually claim these guys. They're fighting Heraria and Lepron. And that's about it. So if you can just jump over here while they're confused somewhere else, we can eat them. Actually, this is in Achaia, which is not our primary province. That's not too bad. I mean, they have no allies. They are like 1 province minor. While they are, I think, winning their war, they're still not doing that good. Yeah, Messenia, what are you up to? They are at war with Arcania, Lepron, Aegion, and Heraria as well. Alright, you guys keep on going to war. I'm gonna deal with you. No military accesses. So the question is, we go for these guys or we go for these guys? These guys are... They have 10 cohorts, while we have 14. They're currently allied with Elis. They are defensive league with Elis. Elis has... how many? 8. So they have 18 in total, while I have 14. But they're in another war. They're fighting Carnia up there. Which is... First War of Carnia Aggression. Okay, so they attack Elis. So we have a moment, you know, we have give them some time so they go up there and then we stab them in the back. I kind of like the idea of that. Sure, so I'm gonna go over here to Messenia and we're gonna fabricate a claim for 200 oratory power. Province of Laconia. This is our main province. We have now a claim. We need to wait until 7th of September before we can attack them. Alright, I think that's a pretty good time to put a cut in here into the first episode. I'm going to be playing quite a lot more of this right now. and hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy it, because I really love this game already, and hopefully things are gonna go well. So let us, before we go to war, let us pause, and I will see you next time, guys, because this is of course first part of the series. Would mean a lot if you could leave me some comments what you think, how I should do it, if you leave a like, and if you would like to see more of the same stuff, press that notification bell. It does help a lot. I'll see you next time. Koko out.